Hey there, friends. Sarah here from She Designs KC and the Archer and Olive Ambassador team. Today I'm going to be sharing a party planning spread and some ideas of how to make use of a spread like this in your own bullet journal. You can tweak this general idea to fit with your own events and create a great tool for being well organized and ready to host. Y'all, I'm an introvert all the way, and hosting any event feels stressful to me. So I really like having a place where I can keep track of all the details of the event I'm planning. So I have an element of control and I feel prepared. This helps ease that feeling of needing to scramble at the last minute because I have a list of all the important things for my specific event. This time I'm preparing for my baby's birthday party. He's actually not so much a baby anymore. He's turning 3, which is crazy. I'm gonna create this party planning spread in my everyday bullet journal, so I'll have it handy when I think of something I want to write down or mark off my to-do list, or if I just need to see what progress I'm making on getting ready for this event. Kiddo has requested a dinosaur themed party, so we're going with 3 Rex, which is going to be so fun. I'm sure we'll be able to come up with lots of ideas for decor and party activities. You can use a party planning spread for a variety of events. It isn't limited to birthday parties. You could be hosting a dinner party, a family holiday celebration, a game night, a book club meeting, basically anything goes. The first thing you'll want to do is think about your specific event and what information is going to be helpful for you to keep on your spread. To set up your spread, you'll need a notebook, a pencil, pens, and anything you want to use to embellish your page. As I mentioned, I'm setting this spread up in my everyday journal, which is an Archer and Olive A5 dot grid notebook. I'm using a black fine liner and a couple of calligraph and acrylograph pens, also from Archer and Olive. I always like to include my guest list in my spread. This is where I'll list everyone I've invited, and I'll track my RSVPs here too. I can also add any notes about the guest list, like if I've invited a family of 5 but only 3 are going to make it to the events, I'll note that here so my guest list count is accurate. If you're serving food at your event, you may like to include your menu. I'm always mega stressed about serving food and making sure I have enough and a variety of things so everyone gets something they like and can eat. Make sure you think about dietary restrictions and allergies when you're planning a menu. I'm also going to include a grocery shopping list on my spread. Since I'm planning a children's birthday party, I'm going to be preparing several activities to make sure the kiddos are entertained and not running amok and breaking all the birthday gifts. I've definitely seen that chaos before, and I don't want that happening at this party. So I'm going to have a section on my spread for activities and games that we'll have for fun. I'll probably also note how long I expect each activity to last and the order I want to do them in. I'm going to have an area to list the things I need to buy and the things I need to prepare. I'm going to buy some party favors for our guests, maybe some balloons, supplies for the activities we'll have, etc. And I'll need to prep things like the cake, signage, and the food spread. Depending on the event you plan to host, you may want to include all or just some of these sections on your spread. Some other things you may find useful to note in your spread are a playlist, a schedule, maybe a seating chart if you're doing a dinner party or a larger family meal. You may also want a place to note decorations you want to use. Whatever is useful to you is what you should include. Be sure to check out my blog post where you can snag a free printable party planning spread to use in your own journal. I really like to decorate my spreads because I always find that I'm happier using them and more likely to use them when they're pretty to look at. So I'm going to do some doodles that fit with the party theme. You can, of course, go with a very utilitarian spread and keep it simple, or decorate with doodles, washi tape, stickers, stamps, etc. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed watching this spread come together. I know I'm going to get a lot of use out of it, and it'll be a fun thing to look back on and remember such a momentous occasion. I hope you'll make use of this spread the next time you have an event to host, and that it will help alleviate some of that mental load of hosting. If you do create your own party planning spread, be sure to tag Archer and Olive so we can follow along with you and see your creations. And check out my blog post for that free printable. Thanks again, and I'll talk to y'all soon.